Well, folks, it looks like Steam is in the news again, and is in a bit of a mixed bag as far as people's comments and thoughts on this new implementation. But let's get into more details, and you be the judge of this. Let's get into this. Hi everyone, it's about Lot Tech bagging with some more tech news. We're having an awesome day. Now, this is kind of a mixed bag, like I said earlier, but Steam is now implementing a new DRM technology tool, or DRM tool in general, in their Steam client that kind of exposes or leaves your system open for exposure to see what your system is running, like the specs, the hardware specs, the software specs, all the other stuff that I usually like to only see when you want to see it. So some people didn't mind because it's just like your PC specs and some other stuff. Other people thought it was kind of somewhat of a breach of privacy. And to put the nail in the coffin, even more of this mixed bag. In addition to this, revealing all your specs and have all your specs exposed now in the client, they're also integrating TPM connectivity and Secure Boot. Now, we all know the Secure Boot function going in your BIOS is the default way to do it and turn it off and on. And during this Battlefield 6 open beta, this is a very hot topic because people thought it was annoying and unnecessary, but they needed it, and because they thought it wasn't needed for the Javelin cheat tool that Battlefield was using for the open beta sessions. But I personally don't mind Secure Boot. It may take my computer a little bit longer, slightly a little bit longer to boot up because it's on now, but it's supposed to have more pros than cons as far as kind of keep yourself protected from hackers for the most part to a certain extent, and people kind of nosing around in your system or whatever, like using backdoors or whatever for Secure Boot. Now, they're implementing a TPM and Secure Boot connectivity in this client, in addition to already exposing your PC specs. So now in things in the settings, don't quote me on that, but in the settings now, you'll see all your pertinent details of your system you're running Steam on, and you will see if you have Secure Boot and TPM enabled. And I believe they also mentioned it allows you to turn them, kind of like turn it off and on, Secure Boot and TPM within it too, which people already had a headache with the whole Javelin cheat system for the open beta. And in Steam defense, what they said is that, hey, we thought it was convenient to do XYZ because we thought since a lot of newer games, not modern AAA titles like Battlefield, are recently coming out with this Javelin cheat system or cheat systems in general, like anti-cheat systems, requiring Secure Boot. So their mindset, according to Steam, was, hey, let's put all this stuff integrated in the Steam client to be more convenient for people to see to check to see if they have these technologies enabled or not, or if they want to enable these technologies. That was their mindset. Some people, it was a mixed bag because some people thought it was a breach of privacy, having all your system data or information exposed in the client when you're running Steam. I personally, I didn't get to check it out yet, but from the screenshots I saw on the internet, it doesn't tell you like any sensitive information per se. It pretty much just shows you mainly your hardware stuff, what percentage and temperatures are running on. So Steam essentially integrated hardware info, the hardware info software or app that, if you're familiar with, that people usually download to monitor their system. It's kind of like a version of monitoring. People don't like to be monitoring because we all know Microsoft likes stealing your data along with other people. So a lot of people turn on all the privacy options, so Microsoft can't take your data and use it. So that essentially they're integrating like a hardware info or hardware 64 application with the capabilities of seeing if you have Secure Boot and TPM on, and just so you have a one-click stop shop to see all the details that you need, to check stats, to check monitoring information. I don't have a problem with it because none of my personal details are in there, just my computer specs, and if I have Secure Boot and TPM on. I still have yet to try it myself, but from the screenshots I saw, like I said, it doesn't seem that it really exposes your personal information from what I saw online. But hey, everyone has their own version of what they think should be privacy related, and some people just don't care about, oh, this hardware info or whatever. So y'all let me know in the comments below if, of course y'all use Steam, so I can't even ask if y'all use Steam, but let me know in the comments below if you agree with this new DRM technology that Steam integrated in their client. Are you against it? Are you for it? Let me know why you're for it and why you're not for it in the comments below. Until then, this is by Lot Tech signing out.